May 11th. It's a very special day in the story of India. It was on this date that India successfully detonated a nuclear bomb and changed the way the world engaged with it. The bomb was called Shakti-1, the exercise Operation Shakti. It was carried out at the Army's Pokhran test range. Tonight on Gravitas, we revisit the story to discuss 5 ways in which the nuclear test Pokhran-II changed India's standing in the world. To start with, this test was a turning point, an event that forced the world to give India its rightful place at the high table of international politics. It ended India's isolation from the global nuclear order. It redefined India's terms of engagement with the world. It gave a boost to national security. It armed India with nuclear deterrents. 2. It forced Pakistan to come out of the closet. India's test was followed by Pakistan's within weeks on the 28th of May 1998 to be precise. Pakistan conducted 5 simultaneous underground nuclear tests, an operation that went on to be known as Chagai-1. Now, Pakistan's nuclear capability was a poorly kept secret. Declassified American intelligence reports say that Pakistan had acquired nukes way back in the 1980s. India's test forced Pakistan to come clean. 3. These tests challenged nuclear apartheid. And here's the thing about India's nuclear program. It began with independence. There was a failed test in 1974 and then nothing for 2 decades. In 1996, even during his 13-day-long government, the then Prime Minister of India, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, had authorized a test. He was forced to withdraw it. In 1998, he authorized another test, this one. What explains this change? Why did India decide to go nuclear? Because in 1995, America and other nuclear powers indefinitely extended the Non-Proliferation Treaty, the NPT. What this meant was that America and its nuclear club, the N5, 5 nuclear-armed countries, could have their nuclear weapons and modernize their arsenal, but the rest of the world was not allowed to build them. India's test challenged this nuclear class system. 4th, this test normalized India's civil nuclear energy program. In case you remember, India's first nuclear test of 1974 was unsuccessful, as I just said. It was met with sharp criticism and sanctions. India's building capacity suffered economic and technological sanctions. But it remained true to its highest standards of non-proliferation. India proved to the world that it was a responsible nuclear state. India's record and test helped normalize India's civil nuclear energy program. And 5th, this test recalibrated India's equation with America. Sure enough, the US imposed nuclear sanctions on India. But the same United States also helped normalize India's position with nuclear suppliers. Soon after Pokhran-II, Bill Clinton became the first American president in 22 years to visit India. And 7 years after the tests, George Bush signed the nuclear deal with India. His successors, Presidents Obama and Trump, have continued to build partnership with a nuclear-powered India. The Pokhran tests of 1998 were a game changer for India. In the words of the then Prime Minister of India, they showed the difference a strong political leadership can make. They also instilled a sense of pride in the country. A country that saw its homegrown technology challenge some of the biggest powers in the world. Pokhran-II was a matter of pride. Today it is celebrated as National Technology Day.